Hi and welcome, my name is Klaus, and in today's video we are gonna unbox the Frosthaven 2nd edition, and let's just get right into it. As you can probably see, this is a rather small box compared to some of the other games that we have unboxed on the channel. This size is only 45 x 34 x 32 centimeters, but it weighs in at a very heavy 16.2 kilograms. I think this is the heaviest or most compact package to date, but let's just get open and take a look inside. So first off, we have a protective layer of cardboard, and I'm very happy to see that because the corners was pretty damaged. I hope the box is okay, but let's see if we can get this one up. It is of course the front page that we all know from the first edition as well. Most of the changes in the second edition should be card erratas and small changes to the bottoms, but nothing big. I think there's 40 something changes. I can look that up and I will write that in the text box here over the video. That was quite a big fit to get this box up, to be honest. It is very heavy, and as you saw, there was only this small side cardboard. Everything else is the game. So this is by far most of the size 16.2, if not all of them. I'm just gonna check the corners to see, because as I said, the box was pretty damaged, and let's see what we can see here. So if we start with back, we can see here, welcome to Frosthaven. We have pictures of all different components. It is 1 to 4 players, 30 minutes per player per scenario, age 40 and up. And it of course has this evolving map board like we know from Gloomhaven, and some plastic miniatures for the hero characters. It seems like it's a bit flimsy in the bottom though, but I'll just cut the tape and we will open the box up. So the tape actually peeled off pretty nicely without damaging the box. So we got all the tape off, and let's see if we can get the lid off without hitting the camera. So first off, we have a pretty nice tray here, plastic tray, pretty hard plastic to be honest. And it seems like it is a double tray, which is definitely gonna help, so you don't need custom inserts. So these are, so we have a big tray here and we have a token tray. This one is gonna be really nice to have on the table while playing. I don't know what this is for, but we're probably gonna find out as we read the documents. We have a small product catalog here with the different Cephalofair Games and different expansion for the game. Here we have some of these official inserts that you can buy. We have the map tile pack to store everything. You have this wooden insert from Laser Ox. You have merchandise. So you have Foreteller, which is a really nice app if you're gonna have somebody read out all the story. Then we have the first here, which is the normal stop and read this before you do anything else. And this is of course the ones that tells you what you are allowed to look on, what you can't look on, and how to use all the different components. So it says here that under this we have the different books, the puzzle book, scenario book, section book and rule book. We have the sticker sheet, campaign sheet and map board. And then we have the trays with these lids, which we need to set aside, which we already did. Then you find the alchemy chart, 5 scenario flow charts, which we can also put aside. We find a lot of punch boards. Let's see what else. Yeah, so it does tell how to store everything. So these are for overlay tiles, the bottom one, and these are for the tokens, as I expected. Then we have the different cards and how to store them, together with all the character talk boxes. And a very nice layered picture here of how everything goes together back in the box. But that's gonna be my problem, so let's just get these things out. So first we have the rulebook. Very thick rulebook, as you can probably see. It has the different starting characters. It has a lot of different rules. So we have how to play a scenario, how to end a scenario, how the adventure begins, the different phases after a scenario. And I do think yes, all of these are rules. Again, nice big pictures, good examples. decent sized text. As always, these rulebooks seem to be pretty well laid out. But yeah, it is a heavy rulebook. Let's say the page count comes in at 83 pages. Then we have the puzzle book. We are not allowed to open it. It is locked until you are being told in the game. We have the section book, which is all the story and scenarios. We're not going to go over that as well. And we have 2 of these. As usual by Gloomhaven style, you have a lot of game to come through. You have your campaign sheets here, a small block with 5 sheets. Then we have the map for the outpost that you're trying to build up. And it is a big map. It is a 6-sectioned board. See how much of it I can get. Yeah, so you can see most of it. So down here you have your town, your outpost, and up here you have the big map where you go explore. These are stickers with different challenges and corrections. I would think this is because they haven't corrected and reprinted the rulebooks probably. We have all the different enhancement stickers that you use for your cards. We have the different campaign stickers that you put over and the overlay stickers here for your town, for the main board, more town buildings that you can build. Then we have the alchemy chart here with the different punch outs. And then we get some big. These are the rest of the alchemy boards, I think. We have a couple of these. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. No, these are the scenario boards. Yeah, so we had one alchemy chart, and then we have the scenario flowcharts where you can see what you have done and where to go next. Next up we have all the different cardboard sheets with tiles and tokens and overlays. And we should have a lot of these. I think it was 27, so let's just take some of them. These seems to be pretty identical. We get some new overlays here, some new tokens. Another copy and another copy. And we have one here with some larger connection tiles and some other tokens as well. So we have Strafen here, we have Stun, Movement and Peering. We have a corner corridor, some new overlays and hazards. More corner corridors. Then we have all the different initiative tokens down here for different monsters. And this V-shaped tile. And we have a big room, and we start to see the first of the monster tokens as well as some of the objective tokens chest. Now we just start to see more monster tokens. And let's see, more tokens. Tokens, very large rooms, smaller rooms and more tokens. Same size, more tokens. 2 different tiles and tokens. More tokens, tokens, tokens. Yeah, so 1, 2 tiles on each sheet and a lot of different monster tokens. And on the first couple of them we had, of course, the different tokens that you use with. And we have the round tracker and the different elements that you track here as you make magic. More rooms. Something that looks like a ship, a big tentacle, and a lot more of tokens. And then we get down to the bottom. So here we have all the different character talk boxes that you will use. And each of these will of course consist of the different components that you need. I will just look up some of the starting characters in a moment, and we can take a look at one of those talk boxes. Let's see what else we have. So over here we have event cards. More event cards. We have outpost cards and more outpost cards. Then we have all the different bases for the tokens. We have a lot of plastic bags to organize all the things back in the box. We have what seems to be maybe some of the errata cards. These are the attack modifier deck, the monster attack modifier deck, special town guard deck. These are battle goals. These are here. These are quests, probably side quests. And treasure deck. And then we have some item cards down here. I would think some of these are probably the errata cards. So here we have the different... no, these are the card delimiters that goes into these slots. And that means that all of this is probably all the items, yep. And over here we have all the monster behavior decks. Just gonna pull up this tuck box here. So below here we have the miniatures. We have some big box miniatures here. Then we have the player reference cards. We have what looks like some journal entry cards. I actually can't remember what these are called. These are some of the puzzle cards. These are the town building cards. Here we have all the different secret envelopes you're not allowed to open before you're being told. You have your health and XP trackers for your player characters. And below that, you have these sleeves that you use to track monster health and conditions. And then of course we have all the different monster cards here. And they have the different levels going around, so 0, 1, 2, 3, then you have 4, 5, 6, 7 on the back. And it tells you how much health they have, how much they move, and how much damage they do, and any special condition they do on attack as well. If you have played Gloomhaven or Jaws of the Lion, you already know all of this, of course. If this is the first time you see one of the Haven series games, then it might be a bit overwhelming. Yeah, but I'm just going to look up what the Stein characters is, and we're going to take a look at one of the miniatures and the character tuck box. So as we can see here, the Stein character is the Banner Spear, the Drifter, the Bone Shaper, Death Walker, Blink Blade, and Geminade. So first off, we can find the Drifter tuck box and open it up. And inside you will find the same for all characters. You will find some character sheets, which allows you to track your different perks, your level and XP, as well as gold and special resources and masteries that you have unlocked. Then you will find the special cards for that character, that is the character deck, as well as any upgrade cards. You will find that character's unique upgradable ability cards or attack modifier cards. So this is an additional +1. There's also someone with specific conditions or magic if you are a magic user. Then we have the token, their initiative tracker, as well as their special resource tokens. And then, least but not last, we have their player board with a description, their complexity, if they have any elemental affinities, as well as how their cards is distributed. And on the front here we have notes of their special abilities, as well as their health based on level. As you can see, this also have indications of where to place your different abilities while playing, so discard pile, lost pile, items, and active cards. And this will be the same for all the different playable characters, but you will have to unlock these characters as you play the game, other than the 6 starting characters, of course. The Drifter miniature over here. So each playable character will have a plastic miniature, and here we have the Drifter. Very nice sculpt. I will say that the character models is a bit more detailed here than what we saw in things like Jaws of the Lion. But yeah, that was all the content in the box, with not showing you any of the spoiler things like the envelopes and the special characters. As always in this series, the box is absolutely packed, and even when everything is punched out, I think it's gonna keep most of its weight of almost 16 kilograms. As always, if you have any comments, please write them in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, please consider giving it a like and subscribe. It is highly appreciated and it really helps out the channel. But that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.